Well, wrapping up the week here, Seth Harp on Sports, The Bar, the Harp on Sports Media, audio, and podcasting network. You can check us out, follow, share, follow, like at Harp on Sports Twitter, at Harp on Sports Instagram, of course, the Harp on Sports Facebook page, Harp on Sports YouTube channel, harponsports.com. Again, welcome into this edition of The Bar. You know, something that I've been grasping and grappling with over the course of the last few months here. And it looks like our college football season is going to be canceled. It looks like we're there. We're there where the college football season, it's on life support. And I've said it time and time again with these podcasts. And look, these aren't fun. I think it's great content, but they're not a lot of fun. And maybe they shouldn't be fun. Sometimes in life, things aren't fun all the time. Sports is supposed to be fun. Yeah, it's also supposed to be serious sometimes. And you have to talk about serious matters. The Munich Olympics, serious matter. The bombing in Atlanta during the Olympics, a serious matter. And, I look back over the years in sports, and some things people take way too serious. Oh, how come he didn't take a knee? Oh, how come is he spiking the football? He's taunting. Take things like that way too serious. Other things we don't take serious. I am the program director and operations coordinator at a station that hasn't taken this very seriously, hasn't talked about it. I think we failed overall, our listeners. I do. I think we failed them. We're here to provide an escape. That's been the problem the last few months. Not enough serious talk. We're about ready to lose football season. Whose fault is it? Yours. Nobody likes to blame the public for things. It's all of ours. It's yours. Anybody that didn't wear a mask, anybody that didn't take this serious, anybody that comes out and says things like, well, suicides kill more people and so do drownings and so do heart attacks, your fault. It's your fault. The gravity of this was never felt. Oh, people didn't get to go screw around. People didn't get to go out and drink and go to movies and pouted and moaned. But the gravity of it, what sacrifices have people really had to make? If you've kept your job, I lost my job in Jacksonville at the beginning of this thing as part of a budget cut. Nationwide budget cut that laid off 1,000 employees right before this happened. I've got friends and colleagues that have lost their jobs for this. If you haven't lost your job because of this, what have you really had to give up? What have you had to give up? Screwing around? Going on vacation? Aw. We're not going to have a college football season now. And it's your fault. Those that didn't wear a mask, those that grandstanded, those that just needed an escape, you never addressed this fully head on. You didn't. You put it off and you put it off and you put it off. I'm going to work out next month. I'm going to get in shape next month. I'm going to have that sex talk with my kids next week. I'm going to do this later. Oh, well, it'll go away. It'll go away. Well, guess what? It didn't. We got 162,000 American corpses, and now you're not going to get a football season, and you're going to try to blame the Big Ten and the SEC and the ACC and the Big 12 and the Pac-12. Going to try to blame all of those people. Oh, it's their fault. The kids want to play. The athletes want to play. They want to play. Yeah, they also want to play with torn ACLs. They also want to play with concussions. Anybody that sits there and tells you that the players want to play, you can take that argument and you can flush it down the toilet immediately because it's garbage. It's a garbage argument. It is. It's a garbage argument. The kids want to play. Yeah, all players with concussions want to go back into games. Torn ligaments, broken arms, torn ACLs. They always want to play. Pitchers would stay in the game and throw 300 pitches if they could. This whole thing, well, the players want to play. The players want to do a lot of things. That's why you have managers and coaches and doctors to monitor so the players don't get to do what they want all the time. This whole nonsense that the players want to play. Let them play. They want to play. Of course they do. How often do guys want to go back in games that have concussions or don't know where they are? Of course they want to play. It's absurd. It's another absurd argument. It's a non sequitur. Fork in the road is what it is. And I've said it for weeks now. The bottom 10% is not going to ruin things for me anymore. I was at a grocery store today about 15 miles away from Gainesville. I counted 30 people. I made sure of it. I counted 30 people that didn't have masks on inside that grocery store. 30. 30. It's your fault. You're the one spreading it. See people at the beach, people on boats, people out screwing around, people, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. You went everywhere. Good, good. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. Football season is gone because of you. The anti-max crowd, look, I even got to the anti-vaccine crowd. The people that, you're taking away my freedom, man. This mask mandate, the government's taking away my freedom. Government can't tell me what to do. Yeah, except how fast you can drive, whether or not you can own that car, whether or not, let's see, how many people you can have in that car. Government can tell you whether or not you can be buckled in when you wear that or have that automobile. Government tells you when you can pay taxes, how you can pay taxes. Government tells you where you can be buried. Yeah, the government can't tell me to wear a mask. Well, good. Congratulations. You defied orders. You stormed the Capitol in Michigan, went after the governor in Michigan. Oh, by the way, her state's one of the lowest. Now, Attica, you fought for your rights. I'm not going to succumb to this. Well, congratulations. I don't fault university presidents at all. I don't. And everybody said, I would let them play. That's because you're not in charge and you don't care if people die. You don't. Anybody that sits there and says, it's the same thing. It's the all lives matter crowd. It's the same ridiculous human beings that give you the all lives matter nonsense. The analogy that's best on this house is on fire. The fire police show up. The fire department shows up. Oh, no, mister. My house is down the street. All houses matter. Yeah, but this one's on fire. No, but mine. I have rights. Rights. I have rights. My rights. Your rights? Okay. And everybody likes to throw out Benjamin Franklin quotes and founding father quotes and this is tyranny and all that. Good job. We're not going to have a college football season now. We're not. There's a fix to this. I'm going to get to it. There's still a way to solve this. You're going to have to swallow some pride. Same people. It's the same people. It's not even a Venn diagram. You know, Venn diagrams and circles and ellipses. It's not even a Venn diagram. It's just a circle. It's just a circle. Same people are in it. Both sides of the equation. The anti-mask. The flu kills more people. This is not a big deal. It's going to go away. We're still holding out hope. Instead of hope, how about reality? I'm hopeful with certain things, but I don't let hope get in the way of reality in day-to-day production. I will never let hope get in the way of reality. Well, I hope it sure gets nice today so I can get things done. I'm just going to sit around and hope that the rain stops. No, get things done that you can get done. If we don't have a football season, it's your fault. Yours. You, the anti-mask, my freedom's more important. Those that peddle malaria drugs as cures for diseases. That this isn't a big deal. Death's death. Okay. We're not going to have a football season now. And you're going to continue to deal with the hypothetical. You're going to continue to point fingers. It's Biden's fault. It's Pelosi's fault. It's Dr. Fauci's fault. No one ever takes that finger and points it back at themselves. Maybe I need to do something. Maybe I should do something. I came in contact with somebody that had the coronavirus. What did I do? I sat here in my living room for 6 days, and it sucked. It was awful. It was boring. But you know what? I'm not a selfish shit. I'm not going to go out and go to places and put other people at risk for my ego. I'm not wearing a mask. Yeah. Do you think that makes you have a Big Johnson? Do you? Makes you tough? Yeah. Well, You've cost us a football season. You're going to cost us a college football season. You have nobody to blame but yourself. Nobody to blame but yourself. You did it. You. What? And this was, oh, Seth, you can't say that. You can't tell people that. Why not? Why not? The bottom 10%. Was it 9% of Americans believe the earth is flat? Like, oh, people are entitled to their opinion. Yes, and you're entitled. I wish I had a damn hammer or a sledgehammer in here. People are entitled to their opinion. Yep, and you're entitled to drop a hammer on them. I will shout down, and as long as I have a microphone, morons aren't going to get in my lane in the road. They're not. A lot of you ruined a lot of things for a lot of us. I told you in June, beginning of June, if you wanted a fall, you were going to have to sacrifice your summer. You chose not to. You chose not to. You chose not to sacrifice. If you want to fall, you want to go to football games in the fall, you're going to have to sacrifice your summer. Whatever. Okay. You didn't. Guess what? We're 3 weeks away from September. And all these pros that you can't stand, the pros, I can't stand LeBron, I can't stand the NFL. That's all you're going to have. You can see how this is going to go. It's like going in slow motion. High school football teams will ramp things back up. It'll spread through it like chlamydia and gonorrhea at a whorehouse. And you're going to have to cancel football seasons, and people are going to sit around and go, I can't believe that. More people die of more. Nobody ever took a step back and took this serious. What did you do to take it seriously? Well, I did my part. What was that part? What did you do? Think about it. I hate wearing that mask. I hate it. It sucks. I'm way too pretty to cover this up. I'm way too pretty. Way too pretty. Even now the goatee's growing out here. I look so much like Brad Pitt in Seven, it's not even close. What's in the box? I don't want to cover this up. It's a detriment to you. It's unfair to you if I have to cover this up. But now we're not going to have a football season, not a college football season. You can blame politicians. You can blame university presidents. You can blame as many people as you want, as long as the first person you blame is the person that you see every day. At least twice you should see this person every day when you're brushing your teeth. I don't know why we can't blame ignorant, foolish human beings for ignorant, foolish decisions, except this ignorant, foolish decision has 160,000 coffins with it. Should be ashamed of yourself. Should be. And now, my job, sports radio, work at the University of Florida. No college football season, University of Florida. Buckle up. Nobody's affected. You're not affected like this like I am. None of you are. I'm affected by it more than any of you. Nobody, you want the season canceled. Why? So I lose my job? It's stupid. Why would I want that? I wanted you to wear a mask in May, in June, in July, and you didn't do it. Why? Because you're a bunch of arrogant, selfish shits. And you burned it for other people. You ruined it for other people. Why? So you go to the mall. You burned it for other people. Why? So you go to the beach. So you go and eat. Yeah, I'm pissed. I am. Damn right I am. I have every right to be. And you should be too. If you're a mask-wearing, responsible human being, and you're not on social media dribbling out garbage and putting up memes and ridiculous stats by doctors that aren't really doctors and fake doctors and African witch doctors that sit there and say malaria drugs cure this thing when they don't. The CDC, the FDA, every smart medical institution in this country that provides your drugs, that provides your pharmaceuticals, that provides your toothpaste, all of those people say it doesn't work, and instead you're going to listen to some dumbass on YouTube and some idiot that you went to high school with that got a C in science that keeps posting videos from people that have no business and no responsibility in this. Who's got skin in the game? There's a fix. I told you there's a fix. Does major college football have the balls to do it? Do university presidents have the balls to do it? This is what you do. There's a fix. There's a fix right now. The NCAA comes out. College presidents get with the NCAA and say, look, we're going to suspend academics for the fall for our fall athletes. We're going to suspend academics in the fall for our fall athletes. Football players, academics are suspended in the fall. This is your fix. This is a realistic fix. Guys, it's 11:59. Cinderella's running down the steps. That's not going to be a stagecoach much longer. She going to be a pumpkin here in about 90 seconds. This is where we are. You're out of options. This is Sully looking around going, I got to dump this thing in the Hudson. That's where we are. There's a fix. The NCAA and major universities get together and say, you know what? We're going to suspend academia for the fall for athletes. We are. Women's soccer, women's volleyball, it's cross country, men's and women's cross country, soccer, volleyball, cross country, lacrosse, football, all fall sports, academics are suspended. Grades don't matter. Academics suspended. Okay, now you don't have to worry about them going to class. Step one. Step two, you were each going to make $15,000 this fall for playing sports for our school, regardless if you're a male, regardless if you're a female. If you're a women's soccer player, fine. If you're a men's soccer player, fine. If you're a women's volleyball player, fine. Football player, fine. You're each going to make $15,000 for playing sports for us this fall. And now we're going to isolate you and we're going to put you in a bubble. That's the only way this works. It's the only way this works. You want football this fall? That's the only way. By the way, fans, you're not going to get to go ever. You can take that. Your hope of going to watch a college sporting event this season is gone. It's gone. If you're somehow able to salvage a season, which they won't because they're not doing what I'm just telling you to do, it's the only way to salvage it. That's where we are. It's the only way to fix this. Only way to fix this. You prepared to do it? Are you? Yeah, it's going to cost. That's a couple $1,000,000. Yeah, it is. It's a couple $1,000,000. If you want football this fall, you have to suspend amateurism for the fall. Well, what do we? That sets up a slippery slope. So if you want it or not, you want sports or not? We'll worry about that. We'll worry about that in January. If you want football this fall, collegiately, the NCAA is going to have to get together with major college football and major college sports, suspend academia until January 1. You can still have classes. You can still go remotely online, all those things, but you're going to have to suspend academia until the fall. You're going to have to pay each athlete $15,000, and then you bubble them. Because here's 18 to 22-year-olds that aren't going to get to see their family, their mothers, their fathers, their brothers, and their sisters for 4 months so you can have football, so you can have volleyball, so you can have what you want. Because you didn't wear a mask. You didn't take it seriously. You screwed around. You just wanted to talk shit to liberals on social media and post memes, so you ruined it for us. So now we have to ruin their fall for them, for you. That's the solution. Suspend academia, bubble them, pay them $15,000 each, get you to January 1. And then we can go from there. You don't like those solutions? Tough. That's the only way it's going to work. Go back and look at the last 5 months. Find me anything I've been wrong on with this. Anything. And the reason I'm not wrong is because I don't have my head 10 feet up my own rectum, because I'm actually paying attention to what's going on and listening to smart people and not talk show hosts and not political talk show hosts on the conservative side. Yeah, the majority of the lunatics that don't wear masks and act like fools are you guys. But at least you got your freedom. It's disgusting. And you've ruined it for us. You've ruined it for us. All of you smart people, don't let them ruin anything else for you. Smart people, don't let morons ruin things for you anymore. They've ruined things for us for the last 5 months. The first month when we had the shutdown and the lockdown, fine. The minute the lockdown ended, morons took over. And the governor here in Florida pointing his finger and scolding the media. And we right now are, what? Governor Death Santis. Enough's enough. Morons aren't going to ruin this for me anymore. Anytime a moron gets somebody killed, we're going to have 200,000 corpses in this country by the middle of September. We have 200,000 corpses. How more people die, Seth, of suicide. Yes. More people die of car wrecks. Well, I guess unless you die of those two things, screw you then, huh? We can do better. Why let the bottom 10%? It's more like the bottom 15% now that I think about it. You can hit them with a hammer, a verbal hammer. You can. Morons have been in charge for way too long. About time they get a sock shoved in their mouth. Oh, by the way, we have a PGA champion. Yeah. It's a chance to be a great day with Jason Day, Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka, right? You had big names up there in golf. What happened? I'm glad for Collin Morikawa. Sorry. Good for him. I'm excited for him. I mean, it'd be thrilling it would be to win a major. Again, I don't mind first-time winners as those first-time winners go on to be 3, 4, 5, 6-time winners. They become household names. The problem is most of these first-time winners never become multiple winners. We don't get another Justin Thomas. We don't, multiple winners. Jason Day's up there, but Ricky Fowler, they never build on it. They don't. I'm glad for him. Morikawa. Good for him. Had a chance to be such an amazing day in golf, prime time, and it was a car putting across the finish line. It's going to be an ugly week. It's going to be an ugly month, but it's going to continue to be an ugly month because we don't have serious conversations. And again, my station failed miserably. Providing escapes, doing 30-minute interviews. We're just giving you an escape. We failed you. Not anymore. Harp on Sports Instagram, Harp on Sports Twitter, Harp on Sports Facebook, Harp on Sports YouTube channel. You can check out harponsports.com. Follow, share, follow, like. Appreciate it as always. Thank you so much. Stay strong, stay clean, stay focused. Frankenstein, have fun with your friends. This has been Seth Harp in the bar on the Harp on Sports audio, media, podcasting, and intelligence network.